Client-centered care is a core value of Red Mountain, and really getting curious about each individual's presentation so that we're not putting people in boxes and projecting our own perceptions onto them, but rather really meeting them where they're at. So our therapists are really good at seeking to understand and doing a deep assessment process to determine the nature of someone's suffering and their goals and their preference for moving towards those goals.
We take a person-centered approach to care. So we are going to look at what's worked previously. So we take a lot of stock in what's already known. If there's psychological testing that a student brings with them, we're going to look at what the testing indicates. We're going to be talking with their psychiatrists, their therapists, and most importantly, the student themselves to identify what works. I think a hallmark of what we do really well is holding that kind of gentle space for students to be non-judgmental. And then correspondingly, we're also holding the same space for the family. So I'm coaching the parents and the primary therapists are working with each family to take, yes, a mindful approach to noticing their own patterns of wanting to fix, and instead of fearing and fixing, go to fear to follow, which is based on slowing things down, being open, non-judgmental, and curious. And I think within that reflective place, then possibilities for change can be looked at that really can't be looked at if people are just responding in the moment. So slowing things down, giving a pause between stimulus and response, if you will, that's oftentimes where growth will occur and something new showing up.
When a new student comes in who I'm going to see because they're on medication, I do a very thorough evaluation with the student and review the records. The purpose of medication at Red Mountain, first and foremost, is to help the student be able to benefit from psychotherapy. Because if their emotions are all over the map and they're having trouble regulating, they're not going to be able to pay attention to the work they do with their therapist. And they're not going to learn the tools that they need to learn to progress and not need medications. So we like medications as much as needed to help somebody be able to learn the tools that psychotherapy has to offer. Once they have that under their belt, frequently we can lower the amount of medication that they're on successfully because they have other ways of handling feeling overwhelmed or having other intense feelings that beforehand they weren't able to manage.
We do train on mental health first aid. I am a mental health first aid trainer, have been so for about 15 years. And so bringing that training in, again, for our entire team, to everybody on campus knows how to show up and support somebody who's struggling with depression, anxiety issues related to addiction. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, has data that suggests on average in the United States, we wait 10 years from the onset of symptoms until we get professional help. We're talking depression, anxiety, problems related to addiction. So think about this from a medical perspective. If I'm having chest pains or if I'm having a toothache and I wait 10 years to get it addressed, my outcomes are not going to be favorable. So likewise, if we're depressed and we wait a decade, we're suffering for a long time. So what mental health first aid is designed and intended to do and has proven effective is allowing anybody to have a conversation with anybody that they care about. At Red Mountain, it's our teams care for our students. So our team is encouraged to and knows how to have these conversations when we see suffering, when we hear suffering, or we feel that somebody's having a hard time. We go in and have the conversations. Again, that's frequently relieving for our students, and it contributes to the health outcomes. So we're just gonna kind of continue doing what works and take a data-driven approach to what we do.